Some conversions where we're just multiplying by 1. And when we're talking velocity in physics, we're always going to be using the units meters per second. When you're talking velocity here in real life, or what you consider real life until you took physics, we're always talking miles per hour. So how do we convert 55 miles an hour into meters per second? Well, what would you like to convert first? Let's start with hours, shall we? I'm excited. So what do we multiply? Well, we multiply by 1. All right, hours is here, so we need to put hours up here so it'll cancel. Shall we put minute down here? Why not? Well, let's make this 1. How many minutes in an hour? Well, 1 hour is 60 minutes. Great. Now what do we multiply by? Well, the hours cancel. We're going to need to cancel out the minutes. All right, so we have a minute here, and we have seconds down here. Let's make it 1. Well, we know that 1 minute is the same as 60 seconds. Great. So now our minutes have canceled, and we now have seconds, just what we want. All right, so let's work on the miles. What can we convert miles into that we know something about? Well, we know miles is going to be on the bottom here, and I can convert it to feet, because I know 5,280 feet is in 1 mile. My miles have canceled. I'm in feet. Well, let's convert the feet. Feet go down here, so they'll cancel. I know 12 inches is the same as 1 foot. Canceled, I'm down to inches. Now, if you just saw my last video, you know 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Great. So we have 1 inch, same as 2.54 centimeters. All right, we're still just multiplying by 1. And each step, you notice, tells us what to do next. This is never a memorized thing. You look at it and you dance with it. What is it telling you to do? Well, what's next? What do we get into? Well, I think there's only one last step. Centimeters. Centimeters to meters. How many centimeters in 1 meter? Well, we know there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So let's pull out our handy-dandy calculator and see what we get with all this. All right, now, across the top, you simply multiply all the numbers you have on the top. We've already taken care of the units, our last cancellation. So we have meters and seconds, that's all we have. So we multiply every number on the top, and then we divide every number on the bottom. Let's see how this turns out. 55 times 5,280 times 12 times 2.54. Now I'll put equals just so you see. That's 8851392. And the only unit left is meters. And we're going to get another number here. And divided by 60 times 60 times 100. And because I used parentheses, I could do that. If I didn't use parentheses, I'd have to say divided by, divided by, divided by. But I'm closing my parentheses to find out what number goes down here. And that's 360,000 seconds. Now when I press equals, we find what that comes down to is 24 point, and what should we round to? Well, 55, I only have 2 significant figures here. I could say 3. If I say 4, they know I'm crazy. So 24.6 meters per second. Let me show you how to do that the way where we don't use parentheses, because I don't want to confuse you with that. So let's just make sure we get this. And now, without doing any parentheses, you're multiplying everything on the top, and then every time you get to something on the bottom, you're just hitting divided by. So let's do it again. 55 times 5,280 times 12 times 2.54 equals, same as before, then divided by 60 divided by 60 divided by 100 equals 25.6 meters per second. So that's how you do that. Again, it's not memorized. You look at the units you have, look at the units you want to get to, and you just keep working until you get to them. The only thing that you probably would like to memorize for that is that there are 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. Also 25.4 millimeters in 1 inch. But you see, we didn't have to go down to millimeters. So that is how you do that. And that is also a way to think of 55 miles an hour is now 24.6, about 25 meters per second. Just so you can relate those two ideas. Thank you.